A sunny Sunday in Warsaw's Saxon Park always draws a crowd. Modeled on the orderly French gardens at Versailles, the park features a magnificent fountain and Baroque statues. Along with the quaint buildings in nearby Old Town Warsaw, much of Poland's architectural heritage may look centuries old, but in truth, it's not. That's because in 1944, Warsaw looked like this. Nazi German troops had leveled more than 80% of Warsaw and greatly damaged other major cities. So when the war finally ended, Poland made it a top priority to rebuild. Many of the country's beloved old town centers that had been destroyed were completely restored or rebuilt in the last 50 years, with great attention to historical detail. But some critics argue the new old may be too new.
So why did you rebuild the old cities exactly the way they were before the war?
Just to preserve the culture, just to show to the rest of the world that despite all the brutal and barbarian force of Nazi Soviet, we were able to actually work very hard and rebuild this heritage.
But the key was make it like it was and to remind everybody the way it still should be.
Yes, they wanted to prove the nation is still alive.
But there was a competing influence on Warsaw's post-war architectural style: the Soviet Union. It's best exemplified in the Soviet-designed Palace of Culture and Science, which at 778 feet still dominates the city's skyline.
It's called Stalin's gift, but actually what it really is, it's a symbol of repression and Soviet domination over Poland. And it's not a gift at all, because the people of Warsaw have actually built it with their very hard work and with Polish money.
Stalin used architecture as a propaganda tool to help create a new communist social order. The sculptures surrounding the palace aim to elevate the common worker over the intellectual class.
Look, Peter, at this statue here, it's a worker. In his right hand, he keeps a book, and then in his left, he has some tool. This was to actually mix all the classes, as the Marxists said, within the society. We don't need any teachers anymore. The political party is the best teacher of your society. So this is, a new type of statue, a new type of presenting things in architecture.
And a message.
In Poland. And a message. And a message. This here, Peter, I'm going to show you the best view of Warsaw you can ever see.
All right, I'm game.
After a brief elevator ride to the 30th floor, crammed with the Polish Secret Service, the Prime Minister led me onto the observation deck.
Take a look.
It's beautiful.
Remember I told you this is the best view of Warsaw?
Yeah.
And you know why?
Tell me.
Because this is the only place where you cannot see this building.
You don't like this building.
Today, even though the Palace of Culture and Science is often mocked as an elephant in lacy underwear, much of the communist-era architecture is now experiencing a resurgence in popularity because despite what it represents, it's viewed as an important part of the country's historical legacy.
So Peter, actually, as much as this is a symbol, take a look at this side of the street. This is also a symbol. Soaring, gleaming towers of glass, which actually symbolize modern Poland. We went through quite a change from the beginning of the transformation, and now we have a very vibrant economy. And this symbolizes our successes, innovations, inventions.
So this is the latest gift.
This is the, this is the latest gift, but not of Stalin.